Good morning from the Oklahoman's video studio. Dave Morris here, joined by Leslie Spears for our bi-weekly update from the Myriad Gardens. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. How was your Memorial Day weekend, the holiday weekend?
It was good. Went to Eufaula.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful time right now and across the state with the way we've had some rain enough to where it looks gorgeous, right?
Right. I appreciate it so much because last year it was underwater. I mean, we were fishing off our balcony.
Flooding last year. This year you can actually enjoy things.
And I was appreciative. I was really grateful for land.
Well, the Myriad Gardens looks fantastic right now. Very, very green.
So green.
Let's back up. Last time we talked, we were previewing some of the dancing and the salsa. How'd that go?
Oh, it was fantastic. We just had the variety of people. It was just such a great mix. I saw a couple dancing that had their baby attached to their back. The baby was like asleep. And I said, this is great, multitasking. They were serious about learning the salsa. And then, you see families dancing. You see a great date night.
It's a good idea for a date night.
It is an excellent idea for a date night. And you just kind of have to go with the flow.
Because you could participate or just crowd watch.
Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot of crowd watching. I saw people pretty serious. I don't know if you saw the videos I've posted.
A little bit.
I kind of went through the crowd, and it's a very jagged video, but
it also showed a lot of people.
It showed a lot of different people. I mean, I'm so impressed with Oklahoma City.
Well, you and your crew do a fantastic job on the Myriad Gardens Instagram account. Instagram.com/Myriad Gardens is the account there. And I'm seeing plenty of nice, colorful pictures, including, what'd you say, that's a baseball-sized dandelion?
It's a baseball-sized dandelion. And, you see a dandelion and you're like, oh, it's wrong. But God, it was so beautiful. It was like a Christmas ornament. It's a work of art. It's gone today, but I see another one coming in. But it's just beautiful, and you can see other people like it too.
Coming up June 6th, as I am learning from the Myriad Gardens Instagram account, is some yoga action.
Well, it's a bar 3.
Bar 3, right.
Yes, they combine ballet bar exercise with a yoga and Pilates, and it's supposed to really help your posture. And as you can see, these women, and there was a couple men there, smart men, really focusing on their postures. It's a great workout, and it's free, and it's courtesy of Bar 3. They coordinate it, and it's Monday.
Coming up Monday, June 6th, 6 p.m., as it says, bring your mat and bring your water. Did you show me a picture of Shakespeare in the Park setting up?
Yes, Shakespeare in the Park kicks off their season this Thursday, and it's June 2nd through the 25th, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays at 8 o'clock on the water stage.
Very nice.
Yeah, and the production looks really great. And then they take off in July and August, and they come back in September.
That's a great location for that because it's kind of in the round.
Right, yes, and then the atmosphere, you're in you're downtown, you see the Devon Tower and the Crystal Bridge, and people just love that ambiance.
Some of the other upcoming events I see here, edible portraits. What's going on there?
Well, our education team, they're so fun. They love to stress, veggies and growing veggies. And so this is a way kids can play with food and make silly faces and put frames around it, and they can also eat it.
The ultimate definition of a happy face on your plate, right?
Yes. We have great educators.
Very nice. Peace, Love, and Goodwill Festival, that's coming up.
Yes, that is an event put on by Goodwill Central Oklahoma, and boy, the social media buzz on it is terrific. It starts at 10 o'clock on Sunday at the Great Lawn on the bench hill, and it goes through 11 p.m. And they just have a great lineup of bands. And they're also, for the kids, this is super smart, they did a Princess party that's actually sold out.
That is smart, though.
Yeah, and the mothers were like, I need my ticket, So, yeah, that's a good event that the Goodwill does at the Oklahoma City, at the Myriad Gardens.
And that's coming up on Sunday. No shortage of glitter if there's a princess party, right?
Right. And bands, all kinds of bands.
Live music throughout the day. And didn't I read there's 2 or 3 dozen food trucks lined up for this event?
Yeah, they do it right. And the food trucks are doing their social media, and the bands are, and Goodwill is. Anyway, just so much buzz. I think a lot of people are excited.
Looks like the forecast is rounding into beautiful shape for that as well.
Good for them.
Weekly walk-ups, what are we talking about there?
Well, that starts on Monday, and it's great. Our children's garden is just such a great atmosphere, and we have this really cool children's porch, and the kids can come up. Monday is Make It Monday. We have Think Green Thursday, Reading Wednesday, Find It Friday, and I'm forgetting Tuesday. Tasty Tuesday. And we
I was going to say Taco Tuesday, but
Taco Tuesday.
I wasn't far off.
Close. But the kids just do some kind of craft or reading that goes along with something maybe growing in our vegetable garden. We have a great vegetable garden in the children's garden. But, and last year we did this for the first time, and it was a really big hit with mothers or anyone watching little kids that need something to do that morning. They can make it a day. They can bring their lunch. They can get lunch at the ice house. But we have the water feature on. The Thunder Fountain.
Which is really nice. That's well done.
Oh, those kids love it. I was walking over here and they were just such cuteness. But anyway, so they kind of made it a morning. They'd get there like at 9, do the activity, and then have lunch, and the kids just play in the water feature.
It's a great water feature. I was biking back from the river trails 2 days ago, and I look over at the ice house and the splash area there, and there's a dozen kids just splashing in that, having a great time.
Kids love
They
water.
do, yeah.
Oh my goodness, they are just silly willies.
Well, and right now it's so hot and humid. It's perfect for that.
In the Thunder Fountain, what's fun about it is it goes on for 8 minutes and then it goes down and then it comes back on, and every time it goes back on and does the full, it's like a rainforest, does the full rain shower, they start screaming, and I love it. I love noise like that. Maybe some coworkers, they're out there a lot. They
It's
might.
the sounds of kids' laughter enjoying summer. It's a good thing.
Yeah, and I see some great kids. I just saw 2 little girls helping a little girl, like maybe their little sister. They were helping her walk around the Thunder Fountain and showing her. And the girls helping her, they were probably just like 6 or 7, and they were helping a little 3-year-old. Such great kids.
Talking with Leslie Spears from Myriad Gardens, and 2 annual events are coming up: Dead Center Film Festival and Red Earth.
Yes, Dead Center Film Festival is a wonderful event, 16 years, and we're one of the many great downtown venues, the Art Museum, Harkins Theater, and we're thrilled. They're going to show E.T. In the gardens, which we've shown E.T. before, and we had a great turnout for it. And that's going to be on the Friday night, June 10th, and then June 11th they do another round of films, and then they have their conclusion party where they give awards. On the band shell, and it's just been a great event for us to be a part of over the last few years.
I remember being on the lawn there 2 or 3 years ago on that Sunday closing night. It was a Fleetwood Mac movie, or Stevie Nicks maybe. Just a great location for it. Very cool night. Get to watch a movie. It's great.
Yeah, the year before last, it was a movie about a Memphis band, and they actually brought in some of the players that were setting up over by the ice house on that plaza. And my boyfriend and I were there, and after the movie ended, it was a great movie. It was talking about the blues of Memphis. Somebody from over at the band area or the plaza area, they go, "Hey guys, the movie's over, but come on over here. We've got music for you."
Awesome.
And everyone just moved their lawn chairs over and danced the night away until like 1 o'clock. It was so fun and so spontaneous.
Just another summer night in Oklahoma City at the
Just
Myriad Gardens, right?
Thank you, Dead Center, for bringing that kind of magic.
And Red Earth?
Red Earth, we're excited about them. God, the same weekend. Where the Myriad Gardens will be participating is the parade on Friday at 10 a.m. And I want a lot of people to come down because it'll choke you up a little bit. It's just so cool to see all these tribes.
Culture, the history.
Yeah, and they go, it's the full block around the gardens. So if you're planning on coming to the gardens, just kind of, plan your day because the streets will be shut down. But we're so glad that they're going to be around the gardens.
And that is Friday, June the 10th.
And then they proceed to have the festival at the Cox Center that following weekend.
By the way, all the information we're talking about can be found at myriadgardens.com, which will redirect you to OklahomaCityBotanicalGardens.com, which does a fantastic job. Good looking site.
Oh, thank you.
Of all the events and festivals and fun things. One last thing that I see here on my list to talk with you about: painting in the gardens with wine and palette.
Yes. We've been doing this with Wine and Palette for about 3 or 4 years, and they have their own following, and they have their own setup and their own studio, and so they really do like to get outside of their studio, and they come to the gardens, and so we have them out once a month starting in May, and there's a theme for everyone. Last month it was Jungle Book, and so this month it's the Indian blanket flower. Paint the Indian blanket flower,
cool.
Which is a flower that should be painted 100,000 times. It's so beautiful. I mean, in real life, it's
interesting to see everybody's different perceptions of the same thing. It's all somewhat similar, yet completely different.
Right. And Wine and Palette does a great job. And a lot of times we've had to move it inside because of weather, but mostly it's in the pavilion area. So people are painting among a skyline, and they just really like that atmosphere. And kids, even though it says wine in the title, they don't have wine. But so we make it a family event, and we see parents painting with their children. It's really great.
Good stuff. Full of information right here. Leslie Spears, we always appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely. These events and more can be found at myriadgardens.com. As I also mentioned, that website, Oklahoma City Botanicalgardens.com.